alert! Massive Overwatch 2 news just dropped. I'm your host for today, ML7, and let's see what the news is about. Professional streamer, by the way. Defense Matrix update. Streaming protection features and new actions for cheating. With the launch of Overwatch 2, we have welcomed over 40 million players, both returning and new, to the world of Overwatch. Since becoming free-to-play, we've continued to combat disruptive behaviors, including gameplay sabotage, abusive chat, and cheating. As explained in the introduction to our Defense Matrix initiative, we've already made strides to push toward a fairer game experience for all of our players. Today, we have a few updates we'd like to share about how we're continuing to ensure Overwatch 2 is a fun and safe game for everyone to enjoy. Disruptive voice chat detection. In our previous blog, we announced that we would begin to identify and take actions against those who are disruptive in voice chat through the use of new voice-to-text transcription and AI learning algorithms. We've begun to roll out this new technology starting in Season 2 for select regions, and it's proven to be exceptionally accurate and effective in identifying abusive chat and language. Honestly, I've been receiving a lot of those messages that tell you that your report mattered, then we took action. You know what I'm talking about? This is good news. We already begun working to stop disruptive players with applicable chat silencing and account suspensions as needed. Remember to report anyone you find to be abusive, whether in voice chat or in text chat, immediately as soon as you encounter it in your game. So don't wait until the game is over. Report the second it happens, or as fast as you can. Reporting right away helps us take actions on these accounts faster. Custom game moderation. Many of the custom games our players have come up with continue to be fun and creative ways to enjoy Overwatch 2. While we work to bring back our advanced workshop tools for custom game creators to use, we also want to make sure we're providing ways to make sure our custom games remain safe and enjoyable for all our players. We'll soon be adding a new moderation technology that works behind the scenes to automatically remove custom games containing inappropriate titles or content, along with issuing restrictions or account actions to those who create and post such custom games. Remember, when you see any appropriate custom game listing, be sure to open the custom games information tab and report them. This has been wanted. This has been something desired from the community for a very long time, and finally they're taking action on this. So if you see something that you should report, chat, like I'm not gonna say what custom game modes that are going right now if I open this, but some of them are really just report them, and apparently if you make them, they will take action against your account. Okay, 12 hooks, 1 hole, your naked mercy glitch 18+. Why did I get Twitch chat? Introducing streamer protection. A part of maintaining a strong Overwatch 2 community is supporting our dedicated players who create content and live stream across various video platforms. A growing problem in live streaming communities for the past 10 years is when disruptive players attempt to interfere with these creators by trying to queue into the same match they want to play. Stream sniping is not an easy problem to solve, but starting in Season 3, we're introducing new streaming protection. What do you mean new? What do you mean new streaming protection? This is the only streaming protection we have. Features that should be a huge step toward enabling content creators to share Overwatch 2 with their fans safely and without harassment from disruptive players. Players will now be able to hide their current battle tag or hide the tags of the players in the same game they play in on their own game client. This will prevent those who may be watching that player's live stream from identifying if they're in the same lobby. I mean, I think it's going to be quite easy to identify if you're in the same lobby or not. But if you don't have the stream open and stuff, then maybe it's going to be hard for you to actually see this, to realize this. Players can also now hide the current queue time and even delay it for a random time before the game actually begins to find a match for that player. This is big news. It's like you're fake queuing. This is a Giga Chat take. Exactly. Like, bro, I'm queuing right now, you know? And then you debate them into queuing, and then you go again. I love this one. I love this one. I think that this one can, guys, like certain problems and stuff, but this one is the one that I like the most. Okay. Replay codes can also now be hidden from appearing in the game client. These features will be available starting in Season 3 for all players and can be found as social options in your settings. So even if you're a content creator, even if you're not, you can access these options in the social options in your settings starting with Season 3. To TLDR it, you can hide the current queue time. You can even delay it before it starts, kind of like a fake queue time. And you can hide your current battle tag or hide the tags of the other players in the same game they play in with their own game client, you know? So you're not going to see the names. I'm curious, what do you mean by hide? Are they going to replace the names? Is it you're not going to see anything? I'm pretty curious how this is going to be. I don't think that this will be enough, my opinion, to do protect streamers, but I think it's a step forward, you know? Something that a lot of us have been asking for a very long time. Grouping up and playing fair. We acknowledge that cheating continues to be a major concern for many of our high-ranked players. Not necessarily for high-ranked players, Chad. I think that cheating is an issue across all ratings. So far, we have actioned over 50,000 accounts that we found to be cheating since the launch of Overwatch 2. I don't know if I should be impressed by that number or not, I'll be honest with you. Along with taking actions against cheaters, we want to discourage any incentive to take advantage of cheating, including grouping up with anyone who uses cheats and hacks. Oh my god. This is huge news. This is huge news. So if you duel with a cheater and the cheater gets banned, you will get banned. Finally. Starting in Season 3, we'll be identifying players who willingly group up regularly with those flagged for cheating, and they will also face account action even if they're not using the cheats themselves. I'm curious what punishment they'll receive. Will they receive the same punishment as the cheaters or just a temporary ban? I think they should receive the same punishment as the cheaters because this is cheating. Players who knowingly group up with cheaters are looking to take the same advantage as those who use cheats themselves, including boosting their accounts to skill levels they would not normally belong in their own skill rating. Doing so creates unfair and imbalanced matches for many in our community and does not live up to our core value of play nice, play fair. While those who directly cheat are often permanently banned immediately, we will be issuing severe suspensions for extended amounts of time and in extreme cases, outright bans to those grouping up with known cheaters. So it's not going to be banned instantly if you do it with a cheater, but they will give you kind of like a big warning, severe suspensions. I suspect a season-long suspension, and then if you do it again, I expect a ban. I think this is what's gonna happen. So like, okay, fine, we know for sure you're doing it. We're gonna give you a suspension for like 1 season or 2 months or 1 month or 2 weeks or 1 week. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see how the system works. Actually, how are we gonna know how the system works? Somebody that does this would have to like say it. Anyway, and after that, if I think you're a repeated offender, that's when they're gonna start with the ban. I don't think that they're going to ban instantly, but maybe they will. Maybe they will. Hey, Bonk. Hey, put this down. Hey, not cool. Remember to report. We would like to conclude with a reminder to all our community that your reports matter. Remember that we're more likely to take action on disruptive players when you see it in your games and take the time to them. This helps us make Overwatch 2 a fun and enjoyable gaming experience for everyone. We also want to acknowledge that reporting on console platforms is a complicated experience and have plans to work on improving the user interface for console players to be more intuitive. Thumbs up. Making sure we can deliver a safe, fun, and fair game for all our players is a constant area of focus for our team, and we look forward to sharing more updates in the future. In the meantime, we encourage everyone to review the Blizzard in-game code of conduct and take any steps to ensure that the gameplay is fun and fair for others. Thank you, heroes. Until next time. This is some pretty huge news. Although it seems kind of like, okay, fine, trying to make the game better. This will actually improve the quality of the games. I hope it's going to improve the quality of the games a lot. But I have one very big suggestion. Right now, reporting the ones that are doing with cheaters. Okay, does this mean that they will analyze if they duo, if they're stacked or not? Because sometimes, what happens if you report the one that's cheating and the one that's duoed with them? Where I'm going with this is, you know that in Overwatch 1, you could see who's grouped up? Remember that? I would like to see that in Overwatch 2 as well. I don't know why they removed it. But this way, maybe you could double report. You could report the one that's cheating and the one that's in the duo. I think this is a feature that they should bring back. Just my 2 cents. Because right now, if you see, I don't know, Mercy damage boosting a soldier, you're gonna be like, oh, Mercy's the one that's being a cheater. And you report Mercy, right? But maybe it's Sojourn and Tracer. You don't know. So, yeah, you can still check if they're in a group or not. If they're in the same team with you, you can. I guess not even then. You see them with green. It's complicated. Anyway, I would like a better visual indicator to see who's grouped up in the games and who's not, so that you could report more easily in this case. Anyway, pretty good news, and I'm excited to see how the game will keep on improving, and if the streamer protection is actually going to be something that's going to change how it feels like to be a content creator in Overwatch, because there's a lot of content that I want to do and stuff, and streamer protection might help out a little bit with that. So don't stream snipe, don't cheat, don't do it with Cheetos, don't be toxic, or else Blizzard will find you and they will ban you, probably. This is ML7. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe. ML7 out.